Oh, hey, hi everybody. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hello.
Boy, we got a good show today, don't we? Big show, kind of. And we've only got 3 dogs coming on, and we got a big show. Wow. Um, Before we get started here, Melanie has some good news.
Well, it's bittersweet. This is going to be Archie's last rescue show with us. He has been adopted, and he's going to be going
Yay.
to Oregon on the 4th.
Wow. Ain't that awesome? For those of you that remember back on Halloween, Archie was the grand marshal of the Halloween show. He was the one riding in the wagon because he couldn't walk.
Yep.
Can
so
he
now
walk
he's
now?
walking and playing, and he's going to
Yeah.
go play with a new friend. He'll have a puppy playmate who also came from GPRS up in Oregon.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's great news. And Archie's going to do just fine up there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, that is good news. Wow. And we've got Lolly down there, and we've got Layla down there. And somewhere just before we went live, I saw Melanie's other peer mix. Oh, wait a minute, that was the cat, wasn't it? Well, we got cats here that think they're peers, so hey, what can I say? So, wow. So we're going to get rolling, and now also Jamie, she not only has Lauren, who's going to be featured today, but she brought Logan too.
Well,
Lauren's
Logan,
brother.
I dropped off at another foster yesterday.
Okay, good.
So,
Because
they were, it was time to separate them.
Yep. Good, good.
They were crazy together.
But they had a ball while he was there, didn't they?
They did.
Good, good. All right. So next up, I want to just give a mention and have everybody keep these folks in your thoughts and prayers. I don't know if some of you remember last year, a dog that a family had taken in from somebody who had him posted on Craigslist. And they took him in, and they've had nothing. They had medical issues with him. He needed, at 10 weeks old, he needed surgeries on both knees or hips or something. I forget what it was, but 2 big surgeries. And we advertised their GoFundMe, and the show got their needs met financially, and he got his surgeries. Well, and that dog was Ang, and that boy's growing too now. But now here, earlier this year, January 4th, I think it was, right in that area, 1st of January, they brought in another one, a female. Now, this one came from a breeder, and her name is Momo. And this dog has bad health issues now. Okay. Now, just to back up a little bit, their first dog, Appa, he ran into some behavior issues that weren't his fault. They had a walking trail behind their house, and a lot of people off leash, and they were in Vallejo, California. And one thing led to another. Dogs kept charging the fence, and got to the point where we couldn't help any longer. We had to get rid of that walking trail or something. And well, what they did is they sold their house and they moved over this. And now they're in Redding, California, and Appa is doing amazing. Okay. So now back to Momo. She has been diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease, but there's something more there because they've got protein losing enteropathy, and that's not a good thing. And then they find out that another puppy from that breeder died from the same thing. Okay. So they're doing everything they can. They've got $10,000 in vet that they paid the vet already. They did a GoFundMe, but the goal has been met, so we're not going to have that. But this dog eats and eats and eats and eats, and look how skinny she is. Okay. So she spends more time in the emergency hospital than she does at home. And that's just not, they just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. All right. That's all they're asking for now. All right. So now moving on to a happier note. But I hope Momo survives this. Trying hard. They don't know the initial cause to this. They just don't know. Okay. And they've been to internal medicine vets and their vet, and they've been another internal medicine vet, and everybody's scratching their heads, and all they can do is treat the symptoms right now. So, and believes the irritable bowel syndrome is a symptom. Okay. So, but anyway, wow. So just keep them in your thoughts. And our first dog coming up, I believe she's been on here before. And she's an amazing girl. I can't understand why she's still not adopted yet, but we'll just play her video and bring her up. And right now I see it. Oh, there she is. We'll play her video and bring her up. This is little Wally. All right. Wow. Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Hey, we can hear you too. Good. There's that little, she's still considered a pocket. Bye, Melissa.
Oh, no, pick up.
Hi again.
Not yet.
Well, she looks too big to be a pocket pyr.
She's getting a little bigger, but she's pretty, she's still kind of on the smaller side. But her fur is very deceptive. When she takes a bath, she shrinks.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to let Jamie ask you the questions, and if I have a question, I'll jump in too. Are you ready for that one, Jamie?
You were on not too long ago, Melissa, right?
I think it was about 2 or 3 months ago.
I think it was December.
I remember. Is Lolly by herself?
Yeah, she's by herself. We just have a cat here.
So she's can be an only?
Well, I've had her around my mom's small dog, and then one of my friends has brought her small dog. They've both been male. One was a Shih Tzu, and the other was a Dachshund. So she did okay with them, but she does seem to be like very jealous. Like she wants all the attention to herself. Now, when I take her on walks, she can, with the bigger dogs that we come across, she can get a little feisty. Like she does a little low growling. But I have, tried to see if I could just let her come close and see if they do okay. And one time she did okay. She's pretty submissive. Like she'll flop over and she just needs a belly rub. So I guess it would just depend.
All right. Is that the belly rub position there? Can you see that?
Yes, it is. You like belly rubs, don't you?
All right.
And she likes
wow.
I've got a
She's
little.
white.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Everybody wants to see your face, though. Let's see your
Now
face.
I hear that she helps you with the dishes.
Yes. So if you leave any food on the counter, she's not shy. She'll actually, when you're sitting on the couch having popcorn or whatever, she'll come right up and put her nose in your popcorn bowl.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Dogs love popcorn.
We're
Yeah.
still working on getting her trained to be a little more polite.
Okay. Well, she took that gentle. That was polite.
Yeah, she doesn't snap, or she's very gentle, extremely
Wow, look
gentle.
at that eye contact. That's awesome.
She is. She's such a good dog. A lot of times I'll open the front door and I'll just say, no, don't go. And she's not a runner, so she won't just fly out the front door. She listens. She's
Wow.
good. Girl.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And how old is she?
She's about 3 now.
And since you have a cat, she good with your cat?
Yeah, she does like to chase the cat. But they get along. Like this is one little moment that I captured here where they were just being so cute together. And the kitty was kind of like, stay away from me, and she was just saying, well, okay, I'll back off.
All right. But the good news is if she gets something off the counter that's got food on it, at least she'll wash the plate, huh?
Yes, she will.
All right, there you go. So she's handy to have around.
So she doesn't require another dog in the house.
No, I
That
think
would
she
probably be best.
Yeah, I think she does pretty good by herself.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And just because she reacts to a dog on a walk, that really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Because the other dog could have sent bad signals to her, and she's just, responding accordingly. All right.
That's true, and I think she just needs, because she's been by herself for several months now. So like I said, she's had her little playtime with my mom's little dog, which he was barely even functioning, so they really didn't play. But then my friend's dog, they got along okay. She just seemed a little jealous, like she was like constantly just on me, like mom.
Mom, there's somebody going to take my attention away from me.
Yeah.
All right.
She loves all people.
So what would her perfect home look like?
Probably with maybe, I guess, maybe not toddlers or babies, but maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 and up, just big enough so that they won't get knocked over. She does get excited and can jump at times, but we've gotten her pretty well trained to not jump. But you never know when they're excited. But she does very good with kids. When I take them on the walk, I'll meet up the kids getting off the bus, and they flock around her, and she leans on them and just lets them pet her. So she would do good with a family with lots of love, lots of kids.
Wow.
Somebody that's home, she's used to being with someone all day. I work from home. She's very lucky. I take her on at least 2 walks a day.
She's looking great.
When you're gone, Melissa, do you crate her, or is she fine in the house?
She's fine in the house. She doesn't chew. She doesn't get into, unless you leave food out.
I think we've determined that, right?
Yeah, she won't chew shoes. Like, she's never chewed anything. One time she got a box out of the garbage pail and chewed up like a box. I think it was a cereal box. But other than that, she's never done anything to the house. She just sleeps and waits for you.
I liked her small list of requirements for an adopter. He's got to have a lap and hands to pet her with.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And she play.
And breathe, right? And be breathing. That would be a good thing.
Yeah. She likes to play with little animals. I'll throw the animal and she'll go and catch it. Right now, she just wants her bone, though. Like your bone?
Look how patient she's being.
Yeah, she's good. She's a good girl.
And there she goes to eat her cookie. GreatPyreneesRescueSociety.org. That's where Lolly is, and this is a good dog, all right. And counter surfing, that's a self-rewarding behavior. So sometimes that can be a challenge, and all the time, the best way to work through counter surfing to address it is clean your counters off. That's your best way.
Yeah, and that helps you stay accountable, keeping your house clean, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I can't remember. Are you in Texas?
Yes, we're in Houston. We're in Houston area.
Okay, that's good to know. Like she can be an only and good with little older kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's good to know.
that is good.
Yeah, she likes it.
And now you said that you had her around some other dogs, and they were small dogs. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so Shih Tzu that was like blind and deaf and very old. So he just kind of, meandered around the house. They never played together. But the
Mhm.
Dachshund was a puppy and they did play a little. So they did pretty good. It was a male.
Okay. All right. And how does she do in the car?
She's pretty good. She's good in the car. She does try to get up in the front with you. So I would recommend getting one of those, if it's a long car.
Harness.
Yeah, harness and seatbelt her in because she's always wanting to come up and drive the car for you. She's a backseat.
Yeah, but she can't though. She doesn't have any thumbs. She can't hold the steering wheel.
She doesn't. Yeah.
And being a little pocket pair, she may not be able to reach the pedals either. So, yeah, a harness to tether her in the back will do a lot for you. I mean, if you get into an accident, she won't be a projectile. And
Yeah.
if you get bumped and the back door opens up, she doesn't get away from you. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she's
And,
very obedient. She does good on walks. She listens. She sits well, and she gets excited, so she will pull a little. But if you ask her to, calm down, she will listen.
wow. All right.
She's
Cool. Well, Great Pyrenees Society, Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org. That's where Lolly is. And can you stay for the rest of the show, Melissa?
good. Sure.
Oh, really? Okay. And if you have to go, you can go. But just let us know, wave your hand or something like that, and you'll get my attention, or Melanie's or Jamie's, and we'll take you down in the green room if you have to.
All right.
Now, will she lay down at your feet here in a little bit and just go to sleep?
I don't know. She might. She might just take a little nap out here. She loves.
You're not going to get rained on, are you?
No, it's not. It's just cloudy, but she loves being outside. She really loves
Gotcha.
outside.
Gotcha. Wow.
She likes cold weather too. She likes the cold. So,
Okay. I live in Ohio. That's a little bit different definition of cold. But it gets humid cold down there. I was down there. I couldn't get warmed up a couple years ago. But anyway, all right. Thank you so much for bringing her on and taking care of her the way you have for so long. Let's get her moved along. Let's get her adopted. And that way, the next time you come on the show, you can have a different dog. What do you think?
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, moving on. Well, last week we had one of the Mountain Mama Pyrs and Pups rescue dogs on, and she's back. But kind of a little bit different storyline. We'll just play her video. That should explain a few things to you. Hi, Joyce. You just watch how I recover from this, Jamie. I did this because I didn't want the folks to miss the puppies while we're featuring Lauren, okay? As you can see, Layla had her puppies. So, ain't that awesome?
Oh, little dark puppies.
Yeah,
Little brown puppies.
they are, aren't they?
Oh, they're so cute.
She just had them the other day on 21st, right, Joyce?
19th. They were on Monday
Okay.
Oh, wow.
or Tuesday morning.
Yep. Cool. So anyway, now you're up. Now we can go into our next dog we're actually featuring next. Okay. And that's Jamie's dog. We're going to play Lauren's video here. It's updated. All right. Lauren was on before, but we updated the video and here we go. How's your new vacuum working, Jamie?
Good. B just hit my mouse, like got slobber all over it, so I can't see you. I'm trying to get back in. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She may have opened a new tab. Check.
She did. She did. And I'm
There
trying
you
to,
go.
I'm
So if
trying
you
to get
disappear,
out of
we'll be
there.
patient and we'll wait for you to come back. How's
Oh,
that?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to us. You have dogs. That's what
Oh
this
my
show's
God.
about.
Yeah, she got slobber on my mouse pad.
And that was B, right?
That was B, my Velcro dog.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
get
B
back.
was on the show when you first got her, and she got adopted. I like to say because of the
There we
show.
go.
And you kept her. There she is.
Oh my
Now
God,
she's getting bigger.
yes, she's definitely my Velcro dog, but she wants the bone that that Lauren has too. So
Gotcha.
Yes, she is.
Now, Logan, you had her brother there until what? Yesterday?
Yes, and oh my gosh, yes, he's still available. He's a big boy.
Is
and
he?
He's so sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were just like running everywhere.
Wow.
Now
Now-
she's a little more mellow. So
One of the things about Lauren, I read this in the description, that when she has to be included when you do some cleaning outdoors, like hosing off your lawn furniture and stuff.
oh my God, she loves water. So does Logan. So I have AstroTurf, so I rinse it off. And she's always running through it. And so was Logan. So yeah,
Huh.
she loves the water.
That means her mix might be lab or something.
So Laura, right, was the mom was like a husky mix. So
Mhm.
Laura's the one that's kind of a little like black and a little white.
Mhm.
So she definitely has husky in her because a couple of the other like Layla and Lucky. I think Lucky has maybe one blue eye, but there's one with two blue eyes, one with one blue eye.
Lucky had the two different colored eyes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So she's just missing eyeliner.
Gotcha. Wow, she sure is adorable.
Oh my God, she's super, super sweet.
Now, do you have
And she
cats?
used to mind going into the crate. Now she knows, like when I'm getting ready to go, like just go to the store or something. And now she goes right in. And I think that's because of Logan, because Logan slept in his crate and really liked his crate. And I have a huge crate, so they would go in there together.
Okay, so she didn't care much for the crate until Logan got there.
Yeah, and now she's fine. Like I wanted her. I was taking her with me to get to the pet store to get a new harness. So because I got her out walking yesterday and the harness didn't fit well, so I took her with me. And she thought I was leaving her behind, so she just ran in the crate. So I had to get her out. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So she'll go in there and sleep. But
So
she's
what
only in there
Logan
when I'm
successfully accomplished was reassociating what the crate meant to her.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So how old is she now? 4 months?
Yep. She was the L pups were 4 months on March 10th.
So they were born December 10th.
Yep.
Cool. Wow, they sure are good looking.
Oh my God. Oh, look. Yeah, you can see her missing eyeliner.
Yeah.
Logan has one eye with missing eyeliner. But
Wow.
yeah, she's a super sweet dog and can play with all. Yeah, now she's playing with my dogs, and that was a concern because when Logan was here, they were just playing together, and she stopped, like being able to focus because she can sit and shake and she knows down, she knows a lot of commands. But when Logan was here, she just she wouldn't even focus. They were just all over the place. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So now she's.
So at that age, she knows how to sit, go down, and everything, huh?
Oh yeah. She's super smart. That didn't take long.
Wow.
Oh my
Ain't that
gosh, she was
something?
so tiny there.
Wow.
She's grown a lot. She gained 10 because I took her in for her last set of puppy vaccinations, and she had gained 10 pounds in a month. So.
Whoa. So she's not tiny anymore, is she?
No, she's not as big as Logan. Logan has giant feet. Her feet are just, kind of normal big puppy feet. But she's definitely not going to be as big as Logan. But
Right.
she's not. Yeah, she's a good size.
Sorry, Lauren. We got movement down here. It's not unusual, but those puppies have competition here with Lauren, don't they? She's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, she is a sweetheart. Yeah, and it's funny because she didn't have Logan has really big spots on his ears, and she didn't, and now they're coming out. And now she's showing some spots on her ears that she didn't show earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Now, and she's available now, right? And and according to your name, you're in Washington.
Yep. Near Vancouver, right across the river from Portland.
Oh, you're south side of
yeah,
Washington.
I'm in Washougal, but it's close enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Great Pyrenees Rescue Society. That's where Lauren is. And now her name's spelled a little bit funny, huh?
Laurin.
Yeah.
I call her Lulu. Lauren doesn't roll off the tongue very well, so I've always called her Lulu.
Oh, good. I like that. The name does have to roll off the tongue comfortably. So wow. I can't believe you still have her, by the way.
Yeah, I've had her almost 3 months.
Now, Logan and Lauren are the only two pups left, right?
No, because you had no Lucky.
Oh, that's
Lauren.
right. Lucky, did he? I thought he got adopted.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I guess people are waiting for the.
Has Lucky.
Okay, so
Layla's
what everybody's
still
doing, they're
available.
simply just waiting for all the hard work to get finished.
Yeah, four. One got adopted. So Layla, Logan, Lucky, and Lauren. So there's
Okay.
four still.
And
available.
Laura, Mama, is still available.
Yes, and she's lovely.
Oh, she's an awesome dog. We'll have to get her back on.
Yeah, she's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, last time she was on, she was still in Texas.
Yeah, she's sweet. She's a sweet dog.
She's up near you somewhere now, right? Pacific
Yeah, I
Northwest?
think is she in Eugene or
I don't remember.
I know
But I did see her get moved.
I remember.
All
Yeah,
right.
I know she's up here now.
Cool. All right. Okay. Wow. Thanks for bringing her on, and hopefully we don't have to bring her on ever again.
I know.
She gets adopted. Boy, B sure does get along with her, doesn't she?
Oh yeah.
Or is that the chew she has?
No, B and her play together all the time. And
Okay.
they did before Logan arrived, so now they're playing again.
So she'll probably need another dog in the home.
Oh my gosh. One or two, yes. Definitely.
Maybe three.
Definitely no. 4. Angel never plays. Angel's off laying down all the time. But
Okay.
yeah, so all our puppies, right, need a youthful
Yeah.
dog
Okay.
to run around with.
All right. All right, Jamie, let's bring these puppies up. And because it's a lot of movement. And hi again, Joyce.
Hi. How are
Wow.
you?
We're doing all right. Ashley says hi, everyone, too. Now, have you named him yet, or are we still going to make our offer to the viewers?
We're open. My grandson has a couple of names he wants.
Okay. All right. And here's the offer, and here's how Ashley put it. Since there's 7 puppies, they want a theme, a theme for their names. Like GPRS, they have the O litter, the L litter, and stuff like that. And I'm sure the O, L, and stuff like that, there was something that I know some of the litters had like movie stars and stuff like that. So Ashley said that if the viewers want to offer a theme for the puppies' names, well, put them in the comments. And
One
they just
of the
might get
guys,
used.
one of the men that helped transport, he kind of liked Eric Clapton because of Layla. So if that influences.
Oh, okay.
me.
All right. And I can't get rights to use Layla's song by Eric Clapton. Nancy wants to know how many boys and how many girls.
There's 4 boys and 3 girls.
There you go. So, yeah, put the theme, maybe even some name suggestions down in the comments, and we'll make sure Ashley gets those, and Joyce, obviously, and see if anything fits, because they also want to try to fit names to the individual puppy, too. Look at Layla raise her head up for Lolly.
You have a Joyce. You have a foster in Washougal.
I sent a foster to Washougal. We homed one there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was somebody who adopted one of the fosters that I had. And gosh, it was over a year ago.
Wow. Okay. Now, another thing too is that now you have more puppies. You've got 7 brand new puppies now. So, and just so everybody knows, that's not cheap to do. So, you may want to consider donating and help these puppies right on along. And the Rat Pack. Okay, that was Ashley there. I kind of like that one, the Rat Pack. Who was that? The Rat Pack in the movies was in entertainment was Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. I forget who all was in there. Frank Sinatra. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, Sammy. Yeah, those are good names. What do you think, Leo?
Yeah, but there was no females in the Rat Pack. So how do you name the females off of that, Ashley? Anyway, I directed that question. Wow. So now that means Layla will not be available. And I'm going to ask Jamie to take over real quick because if you hear my Akbosh is yipping in the background, and I'm going to excuse myself for a second, and I'm going to tend to business here with him.
Okay. Hey, Joyce, what do you think what do their little faces look like? You guys, like, I know it's hard to tell when they're so little, but
I looked back at all my other fosters, and all of the Alaskan Huskies and Shepherd mixes all had a face like that. So
is there
I
5?
don't know.
Oh my gosh.
They've got black ears, black tail tips, and
Are their eyes open yet or not?
Not yet. They're trying to. Their ears just started to come up.
Wow,
wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 7 now.
Oh wow. So do you just foster there in Colorado?
I'm in Montana.
Oh, you're in Montana. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The rescue's in Utah. This rescue.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is awesome. We don't often get to see. Oh, that's I was just informed that my Akbosh locked himself in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
That's why he was scratching and yipping. I couldn't find him, so I came back.
That's why I have door stops in those areas so they don't lock themselves in.
And with an Akbosh of that size, I'm lucky I still have a bathroom door. All right. So now those puppies are only a week old now, right? Less than a week.
On Tuesday, so they're 5 days.
Okay. And now Mountain Mama's Pyrs and Pups may have a little bit different protocol on when puppies become available for adoption. Do you know that? Is it like 14 weeks, 12 weeks in that area?
I have no idea. I haven't done puppies for them. So
this is your first litter for Mountain Mamas?
Yes.
But it's not your first litter of puppies?
No.
Okay, so you know what you're in for. Okay. I mean, you know what to do. Puppies are hard.
So
right now,
the carpets.
Yeah, right now, Mama's doing all right.
Was she in a shelter in Montana?
No, she was on death row in Texas. There was a couple other dogs that Mama's was going to pull. I was going to foster them, but somebody else spoke up, and so they had this one left, and she was out of time, so they pulled her for me. So she caught herself a plane ride to freedom, and then worked her way to Montana with her luggage.
Wow. And she wasn't even on the radar down there for the rescue.
Nope, they messaged me and said they had this other one, showed me a picture and said it was brought to their attention, I guess, that she was out of time. And
and if you weren't already an approved foster, that dog probably would have died, huh?
I'd hate to think so, but that's one of the possibilities.
And that's why. Yeah, you wanna already have your application in so the approval process can be complete, and then maybe you can save a dog that she was on her last day, okay? And when the rescue in Colorado found fosters for the ones Joyce was originally going to get, that's when Layla came up. At the same shelter, Joyce?
You know what? I'm not sure. I just saw the 2 dogs and just said get them. Right. I don't honestly have a hard time tracking.
Yeah. Well, you right now you got your hands full.
Well, I just said yes, so that's how they came here. But if she hadn't gotten a good belly rub by, I think it was Yvette, when she was getting ready to go get spayed, and it was discovered that she had some lumpy buppies in there. So
they did a test, and surprise.
Yeah. I
remember on the show last week or after the show, I can't remember which one it was, when I asked you when you thought they were going to be due, and you said you thought this week or something. And boy, you was right on that, wasn't you?
Well, I was actually a little late. I had gone to work that morning, gave her a treat, nothing was going on. I went to work and suddenly I was like, I just got to get home. And I wasn't feeling good. So I just knew I had to get home. I thought, what did I leave on, you know? And I came home and the boy dogs were like, had the fear of God in them. And
Wow.
out under the porch where I put some straw just in case, because I knew if I missed her moment, that's where it was going to be. And there she was. All 7 pups didn't need me at all.
Awesome. So
Where in Montana are you, Joyce?
I'm just outside of Bozeman.
Okay. Yep.
oh, are you down at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, I'm in Belgrade, so
Okay. All right. Now, speaking of having pre-approved fosters, because rescues, most of the time they don't even get notified until the dog's already out of time. That
Right.
means you can't step up and say, "Oh, I'll take that dog," if they don't already know you. Okay. And that's pretty important to be already approved to foster. So apply early, apply now. You never know when a dog comes along and you want to adopt. All right. So, and then for these puppies here, boy, oh boy, they're going to need donations. They just got a brand new litter of puppies. So
Steve, with getting people signed up early and getting them ready to go.
All right, she'll be back in a second. I saw that happening early on too, and I want to hear what she had to say too.
Did we disconnect her?
Yeah, well, we didn't. She must be having some signal issues,
okay.
or her battery died, one of the two. And that happens. If you ever come on the show, make sure your stuff's plugged in, because video streaming like this, it'll suck your batteries dry. So in a heartbeat.
Hey, do you know, Steve, why she'll come back on, but do you know, like adoptions outside there? Do they only adopt locally where the fosters are, or do they have transport?
They have transport.
Okay.
Yeah. Ashley's been commenting
Well, there you
here.
are, Joyce.
Yeah. One of the puppies did that.
About the early applications?
So there was a dog named Girlfriend, and I think that was one of I don't know if it was Carol's. I can't remember whose it was, but that dog had been thrown over the fence into a yard at the animal shelter and was really injured. And I was just lucky that I had an application with Carol, so they were able to quickly do what these ladies do, which is amazing. They connect with each other, and that girl had like 4 hours and she was going to be gone. So they got Girlfriend up here, and she was with me, 8 months or so, but she ended up with a really good home up in Big Sky. So she almost didn't make it, but being ready with an application really helps.
And that does, and that's with any of the rescues. So whatever rescue is local to you, let's get applied. Matter of fact, I think I've got everybody here. So if you want to foster for Mountain Mamas, then go there and fill out their application, okay, and so on and so forth with the Great Pyrenees Rescue Resources, Montana, Utah, or Utah, Montana. You'll go there, and then the Great Pyrenees Rescue Society. Once again, that's where you'll go there, and get in early, okay. That way you're already qualified in case there's an urgent dog that is set to die for no fault of their own, okay. So, and wow, and then don't forget, we got rescue in Colorado at Pyrs Rescue and Sanctuary there in Peyton, that's near Colorado Springs, and Mountain Mamas is in Utah, and so's the GPRRUM, they're in Utah, and then Great Pyrenees Rescue Montana obviously is in Montana. That's just a group of rescues right there that do amazing things. And then Texas, they come up and say, "Here, hold my beer. You want to see dogs that we abuse? You just hold our beer and you just watch Texas." And then Colorado or Utah come back and say, oh, we can top that. This isn't a contest, okay? They seem to be falling out of the sky. They need everybody's help. So we've got, what, 360 million voters in this country? Why are rescues struggling to find fosterers?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of folks that capable of helping, but you got to have the want. Okay.
Steve, and I think you pointed out a while back, and I actually had somebody say this to me recently, that they couldn't foster because it would be hard on them, right, to give up a dog. But that's not, it's not hard. I mean, yes, I had 2 foster fails, but we want to be helping more. So.
Right. And that is important. All the rescues, man, they're just bulging at the seams and everybody's overwhelmed and stressed, obviously. All right.
I know people around here, when I talk about the fosters, they always ask me where I get them, because some people don't understand that you don't have to drive to Texas to get them, and you don't have to drive to Utah, that the puppy,
Right.
that the dogs, like, we get them to you,
Yeah. So, and Kat, I think she fosters with more than just one I'm not sure which rescue she fosters with right now, but I believe Kat has Craig. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kat. But I don't. Maybe you don't have Craig. I don't remember now. Too many dogs to keep up with. Since we're not going to be able to stop people from getting rid of their dogs or whatever, they're going to need help. Since we can't stop that, we got to ask. The rescues need help. Okay, and there's all kind of different ways to help. You don't have to just foster a dog. All rescues need help in other areas too. All right. Like Jamie, she's a screener too. Okay. And just some really amazing things that have to go on there. And there's a lot of stuff to do. Maybe you're good at other things, ask the rescue. Okay. Wow. You want to bring that one up, Melanie, that Ashley just posted? They just got an emergency call for 5-6-week-old puppies. Okay. 5-6-week-old puppies.
Oh my gosh.
And that's an emergency for 5-6. How can we put puppies into emergency situations like this?
And those are in Texas as well?
No, these are going to be Utah or Montana or somewhere up in
Okay.
Mountain Mama's area there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Thank you, Kat. Kat has Luca and Bernie, but she fostered my buddy Oakley. Okay. And Oakley's a cool dog. Oakley's been adopted. But he got a little bit of a good start in life now. Okay. I can't say a slow start because we go at the dog's pace. So, and look at Layla doing mom
She has a
stuff.
bow in her hair.
Oh, wow. How does she tie that bow without thumbs?
She does a lot of things we don't understand.
Okay. Wow. I'm going to Ashley just sent me some of the pics of those puppies that are in need. I'm going to see if I can show you at least one or two of them here. And I think I can do that. So go ahead, Jamie, feel free to jump right on in here so I don't screw this all up.
No, it's all good. I'm curious to see I only foster puppies, and I don't, when she's gone, I don't know if they're sending up any more puppies. So,
well, some of us are glutton for punishment, and some of us just do well with puppies. Okay, I get it.
My pack does well. My pack does better with puppies.
Okay. Here's one of the puppies that's urgent right now.
Oh my God.
My God.
Okay, so I mean, come on. How can we let this happen? All right.
I know.
How does this happen? How can they be urgent? I mean, at least let them grow a little bit and give rescues a chance to do something.
So the mom obviously is not with them.
Ashley will have to answer that. She's listening. Ashley's commenting. And this is why rescues are overloaded and bulging at the seams here. I mean, there's going to be a breaking point. We can't let this go on. I mean, come on. I'm going to upload some more, Melanie, right now. All right. And
They're so tiny.
of the same puppies, and we're not going to upload any more. Actually, you send all you want, but we're not here to bum people out. We're here to they're uploaded, Melanie. So, wow. Oh, you already have these dogs, or who are we talking about now?
Oh, they're guarding with mama goats and chickens.
Aren't they a little young? Now, I'm not a LGD trainer, but personally, if I had to do that, I think I would teach them outside of turning them loose with the goats at that age. But that's just me. I don't do this. I don't do that type of training. So I know typically what needs to be done, but I've never done it. So I'm not an authority. No working with the rancher. We'll leave that one alone for a little while. So, wow. So I'm going to go down and once again, you've got one of our biggest sponsors to the show. One of our biggest supporters is the Great Pyrenees Rescue Society. They get the same thing and they have the same problem. All right. They don't have enough people. Okay. And then we've got, the Mountain Mamas, Pyrs, and Pups is where these are right here, and more. They're oh wow, they do have, the mama is with them, and they gave her 2 weeks to get them out of there. 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then what? Like that's crazy.
Well, if it's in Utah, they may shoot them, and they're not doing anything wrong so far as the law dictate. Ethically, yeah, no, that's not right. All right. So it's just bad. And the Great Pyrenees, they're very adorable as puppies, as you can see. And that's part of the problem. They're breeding them faster than the rescues can save them. And that's where regulation needs to be right there, is on breeding. Some states have been doing well with that. New York State, pet stores are not allowed to send puppy mill. They're not allowed to sell puppy mill dogs. But do they do? Yeah, they're getting around it somehow. But trust me, New York will go after you if they need to. So I like it.
Washington, they just passed a bill for animal cruelty now that carries a penalty. So they got that on the books.
Oh, good.
So that's something.
Okay, good. And then another rescue in Utah is the Great Pyrenees Rescue Resources Utah, Montana. All right. And they're in a similar situation. Ashley's friends with them too. Utah, remember when we had Bonnie on, we were talking a little bit about Utah's lack of protection for these working dogs. And that's a problem. Okay. So tell all your friends, Utah sucks when it comes to animal protection rights for Great Pyrenees. Now, other breeds, they may have decent ones, but they've classified the Great Pyrenees as working dogs, as livestock. All right. And that's with the working dogs. So they get abandoned all the time up in the mountains when they bring, the flock down for winter. They leave the Pyrs unless they happen to tag along. Okay. So, and then they make laws that you can't take a dog that's in need or injured or anything if there's a flock within, I think, 50 miles or something like that. That's a broad range. And so anybody can get in trouble for trying to help an injured dog. Okay. If it's a Great Pyrenees or a Maremma or a Akbash. I'm not sure how many Akbash they have there. I know Colorado's got a lot of Akbash. So, and then Colorado has their PACFA division of the Department of Agriculture. And they send us signals that they've got great animal protection laws. But when in reality, they go after rescue and they nitpick them and nickel and dime them half to death. While the next door neighbor could be abusing a dog, they put a blind eye on that one. I've seen it. Okay. So don't think that Colorado's got all these happy protection laws, because if they do, they're not enforcing them. Okay. Ohio's got good protection laws here, but they don't have the enforcement to go with it. And that's all the way to the judges. All right. In the state of Ohio, animal abuse can be charged as a felony. But yet nobody's ever been convicted of it. And it's been that way for 15 years now. And there's never been a conviction. So see the problem?
Well,
Right.
animal abandonment is like Washington is considered abuse now. Like you can, no throwing out your dogs and all of that. So it should be like that federally. It's just, I don't understand. So
Look how good Layla is doing. And Layla is a baby herself.
how old is Layla?
I think somewhere between 1 and 2.
Yeah. Another situation of a baby having babies.
Mhm.
Yep. So spay and neuter, that's how you stop that. Okay. I'm not even going to say, well, if you got an unaltered one, be careful. No, spay and neuter.
Yeah.
That's the only safe way to do this. Okay. And maybe we can stop them from falling out of the sky. That's what it seems like is happening, is raining Great Pyrenees. And man, I'll tell you, man, 30, I started with the Great Pyrenees almost 40 years ago. And it wasn't like this then that I know of. Of course, we didn't have internet then. Maybe it was, and we just didn't know about it, but I don't think so. It was pretty rare breed back then. So, but they're an amazing breed. Hell, their bloodlines have kept the Saint Bernard from going extinct back in World War II. So,
Really?
yeah. Yep.
Wow.
That's even published on the AKC's website. They got that one right. So anyway, wow. Don't mean to bum everybody out. So we always like to end things on a good note. Here's the good
I want
news.
to foster puppies.
Here you go. So ending it on a good note. Look at all these dogs that are doing great that have been on the show today. Lolly, she's just been amazing up there. Okay. And she's and we'll put the spot. Oh, you moved indoors. Okay.
Sorry,
And-
Lauren's crashed over there. I'd put her back on real quick, but she's passed out.
Okay. And but Lolly, a little pocket fear, she's amazing. And is she a perfect dog? Well, it depends on who's looking at her. Okay. That's who defines perfection. I think Melissa's pretty proud of her, aren't you, Melissa?
Yeah, she is a good girl.
Yeah.
Just need to find
but
her a family with some little older kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Layla becomes available after she's done with her puppies, now she probably won't get spayed until she's done weaning puppies. Is that probably right, Joyce, in your mind?
I would imagine that Ashley will probably know better.
Yeah. I was going to invite her on, but she's out and about. And although she is commenting down there. So, but Ashley says right here in this comment, they need fosters. All right. And so, and she also says, sadly, there's not many, if any laws that protect livestock here. The big white dogs are now livestock according to law. Okay. And that's what we talked about when we had Naomi on from Utah. All right. She witnessed her other siblings getting shot. So anyway, that's not ending things on a good note. All right. So rescues need help. All right. If they don't get help, man, how are they going to survive? Okay. So we got to help them survive, because if rescues go down, who's going to save all these dogs?
Yeah.
It happens. So younger folks, the rescue's having a very hard time getting younger folks to, want to do this. Montana, Carol's not getting any younger. So all the rescues, they're not getting any younger. We need some young folks coming in and helping out a little bit. And I tell you, there may not be any paycheck monetarily, money-wise, but I tell you what, I think Jamie and Melanie and Ashley and Melissa, I think everybody will agree the rewards are better than just about any paycheck you can get in a lot of cases.
Absolutely.
So, that's just, look at this. Joyce got to witness life here, and one life saved 7 more. Okay. They're just getting started.
Oh, what a good mama.
Oh yeah. She's doing amazing. Isn't that funny how instincts kick in like that?
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah.
Steve, one of the things I like to tell people about fostering, because I did it when my kids were little, we'd do kittens and things because I wanted them to see life like that, in like what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And of course, they didn't want to get rid of them, but if, I said, if, we don't find them homes and we can't do any more, and they learned to take care of those animals. And now one of them grew up to be a veterinarian and one works at a NICU with little babies. So I think it's important for kids.
Absolutely. And younger kids, 3 years old, starting there. I mean, I've got a program right now where we're teaching the younger kids dog etiquette and approach and stuff like that. And we make a game out of it for the children.
That's
and
awesome.
it keeps their attention a little bit longer that way. Not much longer. Everybody knows the attention span of a young child. Okay. About as much as the Great Pyrenees. Okay. So I read one of those meme that runs around Facebook, how to prep yourself for first-time Great Pyrenees owner. It says, talk to rocks. They have similar listening habits. So, but always remember, everybody that thinks your Great Pyrenees is stubborn, well, maybe he is if you're trying to get him to do something he doesn't want to do. But always remember, they're determined, maybe not stubborn. Okay,
Yeah.
and they're very determined and for the most part, suspicious breed. They're suspicious of everything.
Yeah.
Boy, look at her. She's living the life that she's definitely saying, thank you for saving me, foster mom.
And she's also saying, "Oh my God, I'm exhausted."
Well, that too. So, and one of the things with puppies that are born in foster care and in rescue, rescues, every rescue I know of has a puppy protocol. Okay. Certain times, you don't want to take them anywhere and put their paws down on the ground because you don't know if there's parvo there. So they have no paws on ground protocol up until they're vaccinated. And then beyond that, the vaccination, just because you give them a vaccination doesn't mean it instantly works. You got to give it time to build into the system. That's a boost thing for the immunes. So that's why they have puppy protocol, because puppies are delicate. Too much can happen. We don't want anybody getting parvo. Oh, look at that. Has anybody been bullying anybody yet in that litter?
No, they're not yet. I've seen it in litters at this stage, but not this group. I got growled at already by one of them, but that was me.
You got growled at by a week-old puppy?
I know. I tried to move them off of the computer, and I got growled at. They like the heat from the computer, so
well, they want to
tried
learn
put 'em on
computer
the
skills.
heating disk.
Yeah, they want to learn computer skills early. What's wrong with that?
I know, right?
What is that little? Is that a little pillow? Oh,
This thing?
yeah.
No, it's a heating disc.
Oh,
That
Oh, wow.
You put that
Oh
in the
my gosh.
microwave, and you put it in this, and it'll actually stay warm all night long.
oh,
How cool is that?
Truly, and so that way when they get away from mom, they can cuddle up to dad.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
Get those on Amazon.
Cool.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Well, you've been on 2 weeks in a row, Joyce. I think you're the first for this rescue show. All right.
Well, she had a lot to show and tell.
Yes, you did. And you did a great job. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. And thank you for doing all of that. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah. So, well,
I've never
now,
had a dog with puppies, but does she get out? How often does she get up away from her puppies?
So for the first few days, I had to drag her out to go to the bathroom. And then actually just yesterday, she said, I need breaks. And so now I leave the door open and she goes out. And she also yesterday let the cats come in and take a look. And one of my dogs come in and take a look. Chewy's not allowed yet. But everybody else has been allowed in. And she's been out playing and frolicking. And so.
okay. Just out of curiosity, Joyce, you've been fostering a long time, haven't you? Not necessarily for this rescue, but just in general, you've been fostering for a lot of years?
Yes.
Okay. And so just out of curiosity, well, you're still doing it all this time. And so it's not that hard, is it?
It's really not. I mean, you share your house, your space. That's just what you have to do, and
And save a
it's
life.
worth every minute of it. Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely worth
Yeah.
every minute of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Melanie will bring that comment up. I'm going to go up here for a second just before we get out of here because we're on overtime and we got other folks down here. We got Lolly right there. Looks like she's okay. We got Lauren over there sound asleep.
Yep. She's
And we got
crying.
Archie. Yep, he looks like he's okay. All right. And then Layla, yeah, she's doing all right. So I guess our overtime today is pretty good. But one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, for example, with GPRS, it's a cycle. Okay. With GPRS, they are based in just north of Houston, Texas. But you're in Washington, right, Jamie?
Yes.
And so are a lot of the adopters, quite a few fosters are up in Washington. So the Texas folks, what happens there, they're by design supposed to be short-term fosters while they get prepared to either adopt in the Pacific Northwest or get transferred to a long-term foster in the Northwest. Is that pretty close? So what happens is anything can disrupt that. Too much can disrupt that. And what I mean by too much is, if the Pacific Northwest doesn't have an open foster, that means the Texas foster has to keep him longer. And that means now that takes away from a dog in a shelter having a place to go.
Well, one good thing, Steve, is that the dogs that are in Texas are the ones that get adopted on the East Coast.
Okay.
Right?
And locally in Texas too.
And locally in Texas, right?
Yeah, that's right. GPRS is pretty much nationwide. They go to the East Coast, they go to Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, there's just a couple states that they don't go to.
Right.
I think Massachusetts. I don't know if it's Massachusetts.
I don't remember, but there are a couple of states. But if they get enough adopters in those couple of states, I'm sure they can. I'm sure they will work that.
Yeah, I've placed a few dogs in Jersey and Florida, Pennsylvania.
And you guys have a screener in New Jersey, also, don't you?
Is there?
Yeah, I believe there is now. I think I heard rumors of that. Or somebody's in New Jersey. You got some sort of representation in New Jersey now. So wow. Poor Joyce. I think her battery's dying. Bye, Joyce. We'll see you next time because we're not going to be here when you pop back in. Okay.
Little kitty.
Wow, Melissa, thank you very much for taking such good care of Lolly. She's amazing.
Yes, she really is.
And I'm surprised your battery hadn't died yet. There she is. And there's Archie. Hey, Lolly, say goodbye to Archie because he's going to go on transport into his new home.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Oh, she did. Wow. Why is she still there, Melissa? What do you think is the issue other than nationwide adoptions are down right now?
Well, she did have a couple applicants that we reviewed and decided they weren't the best fit because they had a dog and it was going to be a far transport. So we really didn't know how it would work out.
And that was a pretty good call because if it was a far transport and doesn't work out, how are you supposed to get the dog back?
Yes.
All right. I get that. And I know that was to some people I can say, oh, come on, why didn't you give it a shot? Well, wait a minute here now. First of all, it's not our dog, it's their dog. And they probably saw something else in there also that would have given some sort of red flag. Too many of them. I know one rescue goes by the point system sometimes. All right. But there's really no surefire way because they've also sent dogs to some great adopters on paper, and it turns out they weren't.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's nobody or nothing to blame. It just didn't work out. That's all sometimes. So always remember, it doesn't always have to be blame. So, all right, enough of jabbering from me. We're going to get out of here. We're actually going to play our exit video this time. What do you think? As soon as I scroll down, we'll get going. All right, everybody. And Joyce, if you can still hear us, bye, everybody. Bye, Melissa.
Bye.
Thank you. We'll see you with a new dog next time, okay? We'll just make sure we can hopefully get it off the show. Bye, everybody. Bye, Melanie.
Bye.
Bye, Archie. Good
Bye, Archie.
travel. Travel was fun. Bye now.
Bye.